Hi guys, and welcome to Ron's Keto Cafe. Today we're making chicken breast in the crock pot today. You know, obviously you need chicken. We happen to have 4 chicken breasts over here. I don't remember what store. I might have bought this on maybe Market Basket. And then you'll need a bag of seasoning. We're using the McCormick original chicken seasoning. And if you're concerned about the macros, there are the macros on the back. Just be careful if you're doing keto, because some of that might not work with that plan. But at the end of the day, you do you. Now that I got the package out of the package on the piece of paper towel on the cutting board, I'm patting them dry a little bit, because I always pat my meat dry before I do anything with the meat. It's just a standard practice of mine now. Here I'm using the tongs to flip them over. It was giving me a little bit of fits there, and I might have broken them up a little bit in my hands. And my hands are clean anyhow. And I did send out for a package of those cooking gloves, which I finally got today. So in the next videos now, you should start seeing me using those gloves there, so we don't contaminate our food. And again, at the end of the day, it's just my wife and I eating this, and we're fine with how we make stuff. And then again, I'm just patting the opposite side of the chicken, and then I'm going to salt it and I think I may have put a little bit of pepper on it. I'm not sure. Not too much, just enough for flavoring. And then I'm going to take the chicken, put it in the bottom of the crock pot, and then from that point on, I will close the lid, set it for 4.3 hours or 4.5 hours, and at that point, when I got the lid closed down, I was having little problems with the camera trying to adjust the angles, and some of the video I might have lost, but I think you guys get the idea. And then at the end, I took the chicken out with the large spoon, and it was all falling apart. It was done after 4.5 hours. And again, the smell that we got from the chicken was absolutely phenomenal. And again, here you see me with the salt. I lightly coat it with Redmond's real salt. It's one of my favorite salts that I'm using, and they got a large variety of different salt brands, and I'm planning on picking them up as I get money for these purchases. So I really enjoy doing these videos now in the way I've been doing it with the voiceover, because we have a ton of background music, noise here, and we have the constant on wheels that fly by here all the time. It's very, very noisy, and living out on the Main Street area. So there you see me placing the chicken into the crock pot, and then I just dump the package right over the chicken, and I'm using tongs to mix it all up, and and then I flip the chicken on the other side to try to coat it really well. And at that point, then once I felt it was ready for me to add the chicken broth, I added about a cup of chicken broth in the bottom, closed the lid. I set my crock pot on to high rather, because I thought it was going to say 400 degrees, but it doesn't have a degrees. It just has high and low, I guess. And then it has a warm setting on it, but it has a timer on it, which is a really nice feature of this particular crock pot. So I set the timer for 4.5 hours is what I meant to say, and after 4.5 hours, when I popped the lid off of the crock pot, the chicken just totally fell right apart. But I had forgotten to film that part, or the video camera when I thought was working wasn't working. So these are some of the quirks that I'm trying to work out. And over here, I'm just mixing the batter, or the mixer on top of the chicken. This chicken mix from McCormick, the seasoning is absolutely fantastic, and they make a large variety of them. Don't be afraid to use them, but again, if you're doing true keto, that might not work for you, so just be aware of that. So right now we're doing carnivore and keto. This is kind of a carnivore keto meal, except for the seasonings, which you're not supposed to really have on carnivore. But we're slowly getting there, guys, and right now I'm just trying to evenly to spread the seasoning on all sides of the chicken the best I can. The next time I do the chicken on this particular method, I'm going to put it in the bag that it came in from, and just mix it all in that way, and then dump the bag itself right into the crock pot, because it is oven safe, so it should be crock pot safe. And I do have some crock pot bags that I bought that would work well with this, but it'd be less of a mess cleanup, and the heat would maintain a lot quicker, and your food would cook a lot quicker with one of those cooking bags. So never be afraid to using those. And again, I had forgotten to when I popped the lid off to put it in a mixing bowl. What typically happened was somehow the camera got shut off and I didn't realize it. And again, I hope you enjoy the video. This is the chicken broth that I bought. It's from Swanson, I believe. And it's clean, it's okay. Like again, at the end of the day, you do you. Oh, that's calling, not Swanson. I do have Swanson in the house as well. And so I just put maybe about a cup, half a cup of broth in, just enough to give it a good flavor while it's cooking. And of course, while it was cooking, the smell was absolutely fantastic. Now that we have the chicken in the crock pot, let's get that going. 4 hours and 30 minutes, and then we got the lid on, and that's what it looks like. And that's the final product of the chicken that came out. I'm taking it out with the tongs. As you can see, it's the chicken is all falling apart, and it was very tasty and absolutely delicious. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And again, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, and share to my channel. Love you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Again, what Ron eats in a day. This is chicken breast cooked in the crock pot, and then I'm just adding the fantastic juices. And there you have our final product. Have a great day, guys.